What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at Sony's 30th anniversary collection of devices that you can buy to celebrate 30 years of PlayStation, and what I believe is a huge omission from that collection, but we'll talk about that in just one second. Let's take a look at what we are going to be getting the chance to buy in a little more detail right now. Okay, so over here on the PlayStation blog website, blog.playstation.com, this is where you're going to find all the latest and greatest information on this. September 19th is when they updated this, so just a couple days ago. So that's good. Scroll down, of course, you can see, you've probably already seen this before, these images of everything you're going to be included in the collection. I am excited this is a collection and not just a single console. Scrolling down, you're going to see that what's really kind of cool, well, the video, I saw the video after I saw RGT85 talk about this. It's a good video by Sony, good overview. Let's talk about the PlayStation console itself, the PlayStation 5 Pro console, the first one up to bat in the 30th anniversary collection. Let's go over to the actual console itself. You can see you're going to have some branding on the lower left-hand corner. It's going to come with a stand, a unique matte gray stand. You can see the extra ribs in the middle there, the extra fish gills, telling you this is a PS5 Pro. The center is not going to be a gloss black, but it's going to have that gray. You can see all this stuff that's going to be included. It's a pretty comprehensive little kit or bundle. So you're going to have the PlayStation 5 with 2 terabyte SSD. Of course, you're going to have the DualSense controller, the DualSense Edge wireless controller, the DualSense charging station, and the controller or the console cover for the disc drive. Remember, the disc drive for the PlayStation 5 is going to be sold separately, but if you happen to have one, they're going to include a cover so you can keep the whole look going. So that's awesome. And that's going to be included in this is also going to be, we talked about some of this stuff, some of these items here. The cable ties, they're fine. I do, however, like the little thing they did with the micro USB, or not the micro USB, but the USB Type-C cable, similar to what they did with these PlayStation Classic controllers, just kind of mimicking, I think I have it over here, the original dog bone controller, and then eventually what became the DualShocks. This little connector here for your original controllers from back in the day. So that's cool. I like that little touch. Those little touches are nice, for sure. So there's a look at that. Also, it's going to be included is the cable ties, like I said, the PlayStation stickers, limited edition poster, one of 30 possible designs. So there's going to be 30 different designs you don't want you to get. And don't forget the PlayStation paperclip. PlayStation paperclip, which, oh, that one. Yeah, well, there you go. Looks like to be the most elaborate paperclip of all time. So there's that one. Let's scroll down and take a look at the actual PS5 Slim. And here's what this is gonna look like. I absolutely love this matte gray kind of look to it. Gonna have also gonna have the console, both covers, digital or disc drive, so that's good. The controller looks sick. I love the branding up here, the PlayStation branding. Notice on the very bottom here, though, you're not going to see that 30th anniversary branding like we saw up here on the Pro. See, the Pro is going to have that. I think the Pro is also going to be limited to a certain number of consoles. We'll talk about that in just one second. But there's a look at that. And quickly, you're going to get the same kind of kit of stuff. You're also going to get the controller stand. So that looks pretty cool. I mean, I do like that color, and because I don't want to pay the big price of the Pro, that's what I'm probably most interested in. There's your look at the Portal. It's basically the Portal just with that cool gray coloring. So, and it's just standalone. There's not going to be any numbering, any kind of limited edition. You've got this is the DualSense Edge controller. So, little added features to that. I believe this is going to be limited. Of course, when you get this, you get all kind of cool stuff. But you should expect to get all kind of cool stuff when you're paying that hefty price tag. And then the regular DualSense controller, which just looks, I mean, it's just that gray, man. It looks really, really good. Some of the stuff you're going to notice, probably not from these images, but the inside of some of these actual covers, where they have the X triangle, square, and O design. They actually have a 30 in there, so it's celebrating the 30th anniversary edition. But as you scroll down, you see that's pretty much it as far as all the items you can buy. This is going to release on the 21st. You're going to be able to pre-order everything. Pre-order is going to be available on the 26th. And then I think everything is going to be able to pre-order on the 26th except the PlayStation 5, the regular PlayStation 5 console. And it's also important to note that if we're talking about, and if you want to get your hands on this Pro, right, this PlayStation 5 Pro up here, this gorgeous thing, if $700 is too little for you and you want to pay more to get this whole kit, that is going to be the limited edition. Everything else is going to be, it's not going to be limited to a certain number. I mean, I'm sure it will be as far as, a general production run, but we don't know exactly how limited they're going to be. Down here in the article, they do talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro and it being limited to 12,300. That's December 3rd. That's the date that the original PlayStation was announced or released. But it should actually be, the price really should be $12,394. Or not the price, but that's the price. I'm not buying it for sure. But the limited number should be $12,394. So that way you get the month, the day, and the year. But this is just nitpicking at this point. It is what it is. But there you go. A cool look at some pretty cool looking devices. But like I said, I think there's one thing that they are absolutely missing. Okay, so taking a look at the entire collection, I think I'm most interested in the PS5, the regular version, not the Pro. I think I could probably sell my PS5 and then justify the purchase. Of course, price is going to play a huge role in that for sure. The PS5 Pro is just going to be, I think, way out of my price range. I think it's going to be north of $1,000 when you consider the console. The regular console is going to be $700. So by the time you add everything else, the stand and all the extras and accessories and controllers, everything, I think it's going to be probably north of $1,000, and that's just going to be something I'm just not willing to do. But if I can't get a PS5, then I at least want to get a controller. But what's the one product? What's the one giant missed opportunity, in my opinion? It's these right here, the console covers. You should have come out with a 30th anniversary set of console covers. It wouldn't obviously give you the exact same look as the console because the console's got that gray center section. You're still going to have that gloss black center section, but still, it would have been a way to allow everybody to purchase something at pretty much every price point that Sony offers right now. I think these are about $10 less than the controllers, maybe $20 less than the controllers. So that would have given everybody the option to kind of get that 30th anniversary love to consoles they already own, and in some ways, it's a way of saying or acknowledging, hey, we don't necessarily demand that you buy a whole nother console just to celebrate 30 years of PlayStation, because some of that really bothers people, and I get it. I mean, when I talk about nostalgia bait at the beginning of the video, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, we just bought your console. You just came out with your slim version. You just announced your Pro version. Now you're showing us another version, and I get it. It's all, you're trying to get it in time for the 30th anniversary, but, give people an opportunity to celebrate, and buy some 30th anniversary stuff that's not a console and not a controller. Give them another option. That's one of the selling points of your console is the cool covers. You can customize and make this console look however you want. And think about the options. Think about like the matte gray and blue and black, and it'd be so cool. But that's the one big missed opportunity. Other than that, I think everything else looks great. Obviously, when the prices are announced for everything, that could turn everything sour pretty quick. But as far as celebrating 30 years, as far as the color scheme, the way the consoles and accessories look, I think they're absolutely awesome. And they're hitting them out of the park again. Like I said, price could change my tune really quickly. Anyway, let me know what you think about that in the comments section below. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see all of you next time.